Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video here on my channel on F1 2017. It's once again a career mode video. This time we're here at Spain, and for those who don't know, Spain is one of my favorite tracks to drive at. I know it's not the best for racing and overtaking, but personally I believe that it is one of those tracks that it's really nice for driving around the circuit, the corners and everything. I mean, I really like Spain. As a track, I love it, but spoiler alert, I'll give you 5 seconds to go into the last video. Come on. Okay, I warned you, but last time in Russia we ended up in P3, an incredible podium for the McLaren team, like something I wasn't really expecting because it was on the wet and I didn't know how it would perform, but apparently wet conditions are really good for us. But this time in Spain we also seem to have a wet weekend. Seems like not qualifying, but I think practice and race is going to be wet. I'm not really sure about that, but that's the information I've been given. But as you can see on the upgrades, we still have 900 resource points, so next upgrade on the engine will be coming very soon. So yeah, we also need to upgrade those diamond and HPP factory things. And now, as we're done from the motorhome, we're going to go on to practice. And as you can see, it's a rainy practice, and I was really happy to see that rain, to be honest. After our latest result in Russia in the wet, I was really happy to see that it was raining, because our pace in the rain is pretty dope. And first up was the track acclimatization test. We've done really good. As you can see, only 4 greens, and after that a lot of consecutive purples there into the final sector, and that would help us to cleanse that perfect result on the track acclimatization test. And there you have it, perfect result. We got it straight away from lap 1. Next up was time management test, which was one of the tests that really annoyed me. The test that I couldn't really pass, but also in this, as you can see, just about 1/10 slow in the first lap, the target lap time, and also got the red tire. So not a really good lap. But next up, second lap, we get the green results. Green tire, good lap. We've done the business there, as you can see. Third lap, I tried to go for the perfect result, but unfortunately didn't happen. It was my closest try, as you can see, very close to per point of the tower, but couldn't make that, unfortunately. And I mean, I'm happy. First time we get a green at time management test. We're doing we're having quite a lot of progress there. Next up, we find the fuel management test, and guys, I finally found the trick. Not going to tell it by myself. Go check out Tim and Marduk's video on how to pass the practice sessions, the practice programs, pretty much. The tip is pretty much to lift and coast, like lift off the throttle and then just brake pretty hard, something like that. Yeah, it's pretty easy to have a purple lap on this test. It's one of the easiest tests after I found that tip, after I found that trick, you know, to be perfect at it. So there you go, straight away from the first lap. As you can see, we're perfect on the fuel management, and also on the lap we're quite good. So why not just completing it perfectly by the first lap? As you can see, we also get the trophy there. But we've actually made it straight away, and so far that was really my best qualifying practice session. Sorry about that. My best practice session. Really, I wasn't really expecting something like this to happen, but apparently it happened. So I was really happy to see the progress that we were making, especially also that now that we have that 105 Ultimate AI. But first things first, on the practice 2, as you can see, we've got the race strategy test, and straight away a really fast lap there, 1.5 seconds faster than the target lap time. Second one was somehow pretty slow. It wasn't even a green one, it was a red one. But after some really good laps in the 3 last laps, we managed to get the perfect results. Another purple result in this practice session. To be honest, this was the best practice session. We got quite a lot of research points, and it will really help us in terms of the development of the car if we do this also in the next couple of Grand Prix. So really good start to kick off this weekend here in Spain. And as you can see, my engine parts are pretty worn, and that's why in the qualifying pace test we didn't really do very well, because it was also my first experience on the dries. I didn't drive on dries. It was all wet in practice 1 and practice 2, and then straight away practice 3 get onto dry conditions, and there you go, we're pretty slow pretty much.
We're down on our target times. Let's
to be honest, I don't really know if we would have made it if it was wet conditions, but yeah, I don't really know if we would have made it. As you can see, second lap, I just let those guys through, so I have cleaner, and we go in for our final set lap. I didn't really feel confident that we would get the perfect result, but that's what happened. Pretty much we didn't get it, so we were just about slower. It was my best lap, my best try, to be honest. Just 5 tenths slower, 6 tenths now. But yeah, I think it is also that it wasn't wet conditions, and also because of my engine parts. But a summary of my best practice session. There you go, perfect track acclimatization test, completed the time management test, which is really good, perfect fuel saving test, and race strategy test also went perfectly. So we've done really good. I don't know if it is the 105 ultimate AI that we put. I don't know if it is wet conditions, but what I know is that unfortunately, because the qualifying pace test, it wasn't dry, and we failed to even even to complete it. Yeah, we are going to have a dry qualifying session. That's what I know, because it stopped rain and probably would start raining again back for the race. But let's go into qualifying and hope we can do well, I guess. So here we are on to qualifying. This is our first ever lap. It's dry. I don't really like dry. I mean, you get a better feeling of the car, of course, but I'm not really fast on the dry yet. I mean, we can improve a lot as the races go on, and this is my first lap. It was pretty much terrible, to be honest. Like, as you can see, I was something like 5 seconds slower than Valtteri Bottas, who was on provisional pole position. He was even on mediums, so I mean, improved. We need to improve. So after a really fast lap, we were still on 20th position, and we were out for our final lap on the first set of soft tires. I didn't know it would improve, but I just went for it, you know, just try. My target for every single qualifying session is to just overtake the Zaubers. That's it. I just really want to qualify ahead of those Zaubers like Fernando does in almost every single race, but for now we can just, as you can see, it's not a really good lap. It's not such a big improvement. You would expect more with the first set of softs, but my last lap was pretty much on the limits. It was an incredible lap, but around this corner we didn't gain a lot of time. We just drifted through here and we lost something like a tenth or so. But around this corner, as you can see, we're just about 1/10 faster than our last lap, and that's just because of the more grip. I mean, if I would have done my previous lap on that set of tires, it would have been much better. But rounding now the last corner, I think I cut a little bit as this gain, but it's now an improvement of almost 3/10. Could we be ahead of the Zaubers? I don't know. Could be. No, we're last. Oh my god! Last position again!
Clean mix is available again, but it's temperamental. We could lose it again.
Oh, there you go. Engine problem straight away. But a really unfortunate result. As you can see, once again in last position. Am I the only person in this F1 community that has got like straight away for last position qualifying? Literally in 4 qualifying sessions, 4 out of 4 last position. This time we're close. I mean, just 1/10 behind Pascal Wehrlein and 3/10 behind Ericsson, but still not good enough. Let's just go into the race and hope that we're gonna do very well. Onto the grid of the Spanish Grand Prix, and rain has returned. Happy days, rain has returned. So with rain, I believe we are in the middle of the pack, I should say, somewhere around the middle. So if we fight for points, I don't know, because of our starting position. If I was like in a higher position, then I would be more optimistic about this race. But there's the strategy. It's going to be rainy for for the entirety of this race. But yeah, we'll see if we could actually go on to Inters at some point. There could be something like light rain conditions, but I don't know. For the moment, it says that it's going to be heavy rain throughout the entirety of this race. But yeah, let's get ready for the race, go into the formation lap, and hope for a good start. What happened, pretty much, is that the file from the start of the Grand Prix corrupted. I don't know how. Shadowplay stopped somehow, although the indicator showed that it was recording the start of this race, but apparently it wasn't. And yeah, we couldn't record the race at the start of the race. It's just, yeah, terrible. Like, yeah, I know this is terrible. Like, you miss most of the overtakes, but we're gonna rejoin. We're going to be rejoining the action on lap 11, where I'm starting P9, I believe, ahead of Perez or something. But yeah, sorry about that mistake here on this video. I hope it's not gonna happen again. But now that we're in a bit of a break, let's say, Factor Career Mode, the finale coming very soon, and tomorrow we've also got I think the Monaco Grand Prix. So yeah, let's get back to action. So here we are now. On lap 11, as you can see, we are in P9 at the moment. We built a bit of a gap there from Sergio Perez, so we're faster than those midfield teams. Unfortunately, we're not faster than the Williams of Lance Stroll, so we can't really catch up to him. But thank God, as you can see behind us, there's a huge train. I believe Ricciardo is behind Perez, and we're just ahead of that train. So thank God, we're still in the top 10. But one thing that happened, oh god, we ran wide there. One thing that happened, and I want to tell you about that. Yeah, as you can see, we've got problems. We've got serious problems with the engine, and that's because of my mistake. I've done the worst mistake I could have ever done. As you can see, having an incredible race in the top 10, going in for some points, and I forgot to put the fresh engine parts. Yeah, I forgot to put the fresh engine parts, and we've got the worn out engine parts, and I don't know, the MGU8 is on 90% or something. I hope it's not going to blow up, and we're just about going to lose some power. I hope we're not going to lose that top 10 finish, as Ricciardo just flies past us there. But I hope that we're not going to lose. We're not going to blow up. The engine, please, like, is the engine going to blow up if the MGU8 breaks up? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see very soon, because it's very close. The MGU8 is on something like 94%. As Bottas actually exits the pit stops now, we go up the inside of him. He just leaves the door open. So into P8 now we are. But on to lap 15 still. Bottas, of course, is going to get back to us. He's in a faster car. I mean, he's in a Mercedes. Look at that top speed there. And he's just going to get us very easily there. Valtteri Bottas. But yeah, I'm really now stressed about the engine. I hope it's not going to blow up. Like, really, I do really hope that it's not going to happen. Lap 19 it is, and it's actually light rain conditions, and my wets are worn out, and I'm gonna plan to go on to Inters very soon, as some cars also pit. I think that's Dan Ricciardo now that emerges out of the pit stop, as you can see. Can we get around the outside of Dan Ricciardo, probably into turn 1? We make contact as he locked up, and oh my god, no, it happened! It happened! No! Oh my god, I honestly think my engine blew up. I mean, we also lost the template there. Ricciardo just locked up there. Locked up and went straight to me. But yeah, as you can see, some smoke there of my engine, and my engine just blew up. That's not even McLaren's mistake. I mean, okay, the parts will wore out pretty quickly, but it's not even their mistake. It's my freaking mistake. It's my freaking mistake. Forgot to change the engine parts. I forgot to put the fresh parts. We would have easily got points. we would have easily got points. We were in the top 10, just faster than the midfield cars. It's just tough luck, like. If we can't get points in these races, like, we just missed a big chance to get some good points.
That's a fantastic performance from Ferrari. It hardly looked in doubt. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I'd say it's just raw.
He just won the Spanish Grand Prix.
Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force.
It's just unlucky. And I'm just an idiot, to be honest. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, how did I forget to change to the fresh parts? It's just bollocks. That's what it is. I missed such a big chance to get points. And Fernando, just saying, he finished in P17. We would have even got some great points on him in the rivalry that we have. Lance Stroll, who was ahead of me, down into P10, so that means we would have ended up into P8 or P7. So that would have been some real nice 4 or 6 points, and we lost them. Would have been on 21 points now. Would have helped the team in the constructors. Would have helped myself in the driver standings. Like, everything just didn't work. My file corrupted. My I forgot to put the fresh engine parts. Everything didn't work today. I don't know what is it, but probably Van Dun, because I got his position in McLaren. Is pretty angry, and he's like, your file will be corrupted. You will forget to put the fresh engine parts. But yeah, I'm just joking. Like, nothing worked. Nothing worked today. One of the worst episodes. So that's why I'm gonna close this episode as soon as possible, because as possible. Also, my English is terrible in this video. Yeah, commentary is terrible. The file corrupted, and the fresh engine parts were not put in the car, which resulted in a terrible retirement from the Grand Prix, even though we were in the top 10. And also the reputation levels drop. No other team wants me rather than just McLaren. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna close this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed, which probably you didn't enjoy it, but yeah, just saying. That was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you next one. Goodbye, lads.